Talked about all these teams, players, potential for matchups. It's time for us to make our picks because obviously we are the experts up here and you should maybe not listen to anything that we say, but you can if you want. All right, Ari, we're going to start with you. Elite Eight, what are you rocking with?
Okay.
Come on. It's okay. Be honest. Confident.
Okay. My Elite Eight goes as follows. UCLA, NC State, USC, Connecticut, South Carolina. South Carolina, Duke, Texas, Notre Dame. Sorry, there's a lot of brackets right here.
All right, who do you have advancing to the Final Four?
Oh, my Final Four. I have Connecticut, South Carolina, Texas, and I'm going to go NC State. And then, I'm going to go UCLA. And then for my championship game, I have Connecticut, South Carolina with the South Carolina championship. I will not count out Dawn Staley. I will also not count out Gina Ariema, but even though Dawn Staley says South Carolina doesn't have a chip on their shoulder, they are a fully stacked team. Charlie Creme talked about the bench points. I'm just saying full contribution top to bottom. They have what they need. Repeat champions, first back-to-back since 2013 through 16. So I'm looking to South Carolina today.
45 points per game off the bench. By the way, we do want to note that was a typo. She does have her NC State and Wolfpack going.
So sorry, Corey Close.
To the Final Four.
I really believe that NC State guards can.
All right, there you go. All right, Alexa, you're up.
So I have the same Elite Eight as Ari. I think we had, I'm going to just do my Final Four. Okay, UCLA, UConn, South Carolina, Notre Dame.
All right, so here's your Elite Eight.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
All
We're
right, there
advancing.
we go. Okay, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Okay, so that's my Final Four. I think UConn will beat UCLA. I think South Carolina will beat Notre Dame. This is a repeat then of the 2022 National Championship game, which South Carolina won in Minnesota. Paige Bueckers' hometown. She will not lose to them again in her final collegiate game. So that is why I'm picking UConn.
I like the spice.
To win in Tampa.
Okay, all right.
That was a drop mic.
Yeah, it was a little dramatic.
It was dramatic.
I trust Paige Bueckers with a little revenge factor on her shoulder. Charlie Creme, where are you leaning?
So my Elite Eight, UCLA, LSU, USC, UConn, South Carolina and Duke, Texas and Notre Dame. Okay. So the Final Four, we're going to push UCLA through, the Huskies through, beating the Trojans, South Carolina, and the Irish. And I swear we didn't all talk beforehand about our championship matchup, but I have UConn and South Carolina. And I have South Carolina winning, but after hearing how enthusiastic Alexa was about picking UConn.
She made it dramatic, honey.
I'm sticking with the Gamecocks, but I'm not as confident anymore because Alexa really's got me thinking. And we've talked so much about UConn and that matchup they had earlier in the season and how good Paige Bueckers has been all year and how good Sarah Strong's been all year. Maybe I'm having a slight little hesitation. I'm sticking with South Carolina.
That's a good pick.
But I want to give Alexa a shout out because she was so convincing. But her UConn pick that she actually made me second guess myself for a second.
Alexa running for office next, potentially.
So.
Maybe she's that convincing. Okay, I actually differ from y'all's brackets a little bit. So here's my Elite Eight: UCLA, NC State, USC, UConn. South Carolina, Carolina. I think that Duke-Carolina matchup could potentially happen. Two best defenses in the ACC. But the heels advance. I have Texas, Notre Dame. And to my Final Four, we're going to shake it up a little bit. I have UCLA, USC. We get that for the fourth time this season. I have South Carolina, because in Dawn Staley we do trust. And I have Notre Dame figuring out who exactly they are again. All right, I do. I think at a 3 seed, there's potential. And here's my championship, completely different than you guys.
I love it.
And I see Juju, the star that she is. I see Hannah Hidalgo and company on the other side. And I'm going with the Trojans winning it all. Maybe a little bit different.
I love
that. But that's the way I'm leaning.
First title since '84.
I really love that. I do. I love the risk that you were taking. I still think USC needs one more element, but I love it. I'll take it.
We're going to see.
I just love that we have 3 different teams we chose between the 4 of us. And I think just even seeing other people throughout, the country, other pundits and whatnot, there's no one clear favorite. And there's probably 6 teams that have really, really good arguments. So I just think that's such a good testament to where you are.
That's what makes the bracket go round this year.
Here we go.
This is the growth of the game.